Hello my beautiful people, thank you so much for joining me on today's video. My name is Elisa Masia Kwala. Are you one of those people sitting there stagnant because you are scared of trying new things, because you have to be perfect? Are you one of those that you wouldn't even dare looking stupid because you have to be perfect? One of the quotes that have helped me, to come out of perfectionism was that choose progress over perfectionism. Choose progress over perfectionism, because most of us, we are stagnant because we want to be perfect. You want that, that what we're taught, that go big or go home. We are imprisoned by the idea of go big or go home. We are imprisoned by the idea of grand entrance, that it has to be perfect in order for me to go out there. There are so many people that are doing what you are good at, and they are doing a crappy job. You know why? Because they just went and do it without being perfect, and they say, you know what, I will learn along the way. If you are waiting for a perfect moment, you are going to be stagnant. You will learn along the way. Perfectionism is dramatic, man. Perfectionism is dramatic. It wants to be glamorous. It wants to be grand. It has to be that. You are sitting with your idea there, and you don't wanna launch it because it doesn't look perfect, because you are waiting for it to be perfect. You're waiting for it to look polished, to look fine-tuned, and go and just do it. If you are waiting for a perfect moment, my dear, believe you me, you are going to sit there in motion, because remember, motion is not action. You can look like you are moving, you can look like you are in action, but in an essence, you find that you are not even in action. You are just in motion, and motion is not progress. You can move in one place, trying to fine tune your idea, trying to fine tune your product, trying to be perfect, but waiting for that perfect moment, it is not going to happen. I remember reading in one of the books by this guy who owns the Virgin Active. What is his name? Yeah, that guy. And he said, if somebody asks you to do something, even if you don't know how to do it, say, I know how to do it, and learn along the way. I'm not talking about, I know that there are people who are doing giving a bad service, giving a crappy service. But if you're determined that, I am going to learn along the way, I'm going to be perfect, as as like practice makes perfect. If you are not taking out that idea out right now, because you are afraid that people will, because it's not perfect, you are afraid that it's not perfect, you are afraid that it needs to look like a product, you are not going to make it. You're not going to make it. Just do it right now. Do it right now. Even if it's not perfect, even if it's not well packaged, even if it's not they are not in a package ya go list, di rekishe di le bjale, di rekishe di le bjalo, di right. You will be perfect as you go along the way, as you go along the way. Your service, are you that perfect? Because how now some of the equipment, but do it. Take small steps. Never underestimate the power of small steps. Never underestimate the power of taking small steps daily. Small steps which are leading to a bigger progress. So you wherever you are, scratch perfectionism, scratch perfection. You can't move if you are waiting to be perfect. Perfectionism will cripple you, because you are waiting for it to be perfect. It has to be perfect. You have to look perfect. You have to be perfect. You are waiting for a perfect body. You are waiting for a perfect. Don't just do it the way. Just do it. Start with that small step. Start with those small steps. And I want to tell you that if you are that perfect person, that person who's struggling with perfectionism, most of the time you'll find the perfectionism is speaking inside of you. You know what? No, this is not the right time. Wait for it to do it this, do it that. You can't take it out like that. What will people say? Blah blah blah. Wherever you are right now, if you are that perfectionism, and you are crippled by the idea of self-doubt, because perfectionism, most people that are perfectionists, most of them, they struggle from low self-esteem, self-doubt. And let me tell you something. Self-doubt is your hallmark. If you find to a point where you have your product, and then, or you have your idea, but you are crippled by self-doubt, that is the hallmark. That says to you, you are about to move out of your comfort zone. It is about time. So embrace it. Embrace that self-doubt. It means that you are at the edge. You are at the you are at that level of moving out of your comfort zone. So embrace that self-doubt. It means you are coming out of your comfort zone. It is okay. All of us, we suffer from that now and again, that maybe this is not, but if you are at that moment, embrace it and move. It means you are coming out of your perfect zone. Your mistakes are your best friends. Your mistakes, don't try to erase your mistakes. Don't try to, I know we were, even from school, we were taught to use erasers, to use T-Pex to cancel our mistakes. But don't cancel your mistakes. Don't erase your mistakes. Don't T-Pex your mistakes. Don't sellotape them. Don't mask your mistakes. They are your best friends. They are, where you go back and learn how you made where you need to improve. So I hope that you will come out of that perfectionism prison, because that is not the good thing. If you are that person who is perfect, if you're that person who needs everything to be perfect, you are suffering. You need to scrap it. Choose to progress rather than to be perfect. Choose to be in action rather than to wait for a perfect moment. So progress than perfect. I hope it makes sense. Thank you so much for watching. See you on the next video. Bye bye.